The Eidolon is a culmination of over 3 years of design and development. It is designed to be the most refined and functional inside the waistband holster on the market. At the core of the Eidolon is the holster shell. The shell is precisely fitted to the weapon on the inside and is smooth on the outside to work in conjunction with the body, belt, and clothing in nearly any carry position to maximize comfort and concealment. At the same time, the shell provides attachment points for a host of accessories to allow the user to tailor the holster for their specific carry needs. The holster shells feature an innovative adjustable retention feature that isolates the tension solely on the front of the trigger guard. This here is the Eidolon Agency Kit, or the Agency Ambi Kit. The Eidolon Agency Ambi Kit is designed to allow government purchasers a simple, single SKU solution for equipping large number of people. The reason that I got this was because I like the short body shield, and I wasn't sure which belt loops I would like. Plus, if I ever want to sell this holster, I can sell it to a right-handed person with no problem at all. As you can see, it comes with multiple belt loops and belt loop styles. It also has all of the hardware required for each. It comes with the very innovative hook and I call it the bump feature that allows the holster to sit a lot closer to the body than your normal inside the waistband holsters. Hey guys, Dave Moore here. Hopefully you enjoyed my little intro, and now that the boring stuff is out of the way, I'm going to talk about 3 things. I'm going to talk about the design, I'm going to talk about the concealability, and I'm going to talk about the use of the Raven Concealment Eidolon Holster. So first, the design. This holster was designed in conjunction with Raven Concealment and Kyle DeFore. A lot of you probably know who Kyle DeFore is. He's a big name in the firearms training industry. So it was designed by Raven and Kyle, and ultimately it has 2 main features that make it stand out from any other holster on the market. That is the wedge and the belt claw. The wedge goes on the outside of the holster closest to your body, and your body pushes on it, causing the holster to tilt. The belt claw goes by the trigger guard. It applies pressure to the back of the belt, causing the holster and the grip to tilt towards your body. What this does is it causes the gun and the grip ultimately to flow with your body. The gun rests very, very tightly on your body, and that is done by these 2 innovations. I can tell you no other holster has anything like this. This is a proprietary design, and it has really proven itself useful. So the wedge and the belt claw are really what set this apart. Other than that, it is very modular. You can add wings to make your belt loops expand out more. You can angle the belt loops, you can change the belt loops, you can do many things with this holster. So one holster, endless carry styles. I do recommend though that if you wear a belt like me, the 511 Tactical Operator Belt, I recommend that you do get the soft belt loops because the hard overhooks do not fit properly on this belt. So just a disclaimer, just go ahead and get the soft loops with a pull the dot attachment, and you won't be sorry, because that is the better option. And just learn from me. I tried the overhooks, they didn't work that well. So that's the design in a nutshell. The concealability. I'm just going to show you the concealability right now. So, concealability. Obviously, I'm a larger framed person, and I'm wearing a very, in my mind, a tight shirt. And I don't think you can really see it, can you? Now, mind you, this is a full-size gun, and my belt is not completely cinched down. But for the purpose of this, you really cannot see it. But there it is right there. Concealability, yes, very easy to conceal. Matter of fact, as far as in the waistband holsters go, this is probably the easiest holster to conceal. As you can see, how by the angle of the gun, when I turn like this, the gun flows with my body. It is extremely tight to the body, and it's just amazing. The wedge and the belt claw really do its job and keep it extremely tight into the body. So, concealability obviously is awesome. It is probably the easiest to conceal holster on the market. I have other in the waistband holsters, and the grip, since it doesn't have the wedge in the belt claw, it just sticks out bongo big, and it makes me look fat. And part of the reason why I got this holster was if I'm wearing a thinner, tighter shirt, a sexier shirt if you will, having all this stuff on my belt, it doesn't make me look like I'm 3 feet wide. So it helps to make me look better, especially if I'm going in like a low pro environment. If I'm going to a bar, not drinking, but going to a bar or out somewhere, and I want to kind of look, a little thinner, I guess, so to speak. But that's really Concealability. Is obvious. It is awesome. There's nothing else like it. As far as usage goes, well, if you've ever drawn from a appendix holster, then you know. Pull your shirt up, grab the gun, boom. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Now, as you know, one thing to remember when you're doing appendix is you want to obviously clear your cover garment, get a hold of the gun, then when you draw, you want to tilt it out instantly. That way you're not sweeping yourself. So draw the gun, or grab the gun, tilt it out, and then continue your draw stroke. So, since this holster does tilt it so close to your body, is it hard to draw from? I do not think so at all. As you can tell, I am not much of an appendix carrier, and I'm not having a problem as long as I can get the shirt out of the way. But so, as long as you know how to draw from an appendix holster, and you're getting that gun away from you, and when you reholster it, and you're keeping your finger off the trigger, that's all there is to it. So in summation, the design is flawless, the usage is impeccable, and the concealability is way above standard. Do I recommend this holster? Yes, I do recommend this holster. It is probably the best innovation in appendix carry that has ever happened. And I can guarantee you nothing else like it will come out unless Raven does it. I know a lot of guys like this, and that's kind of what got me looking at it. Being that I carry a full-size gun, I really am surprised because I can conceal it no problem at all, and it gives me another option of carry. Now remember, if you're going back from outside the waistband to inside the waistband, you need to practice accordingly. I don't need to tell you that, but I'm going to remind you. And just know that the manual of arms, so to speak, with each holster is different. So make sure you're training both ways, which I will be training both ways, especially if I start to carry appendix a lot more. So that's really it, guys. The moral of the review is this is a great holster. If you're looking for an appendix style holster that is flawless, ultimately, then go ahead and check out the Raven Concealment Eidolon. Make sure you get the soft belt loops, and if you're really curious about all the attachment options and you want the short shield like I have, go ahead and get the agency kit, which is Ambi, so you can loan it to a friend or whatever, but I definitely recommend the Raven Concealment Eidolon. So make sure you go to Squared Away Surplus, check out all of our sales and daily specials, buy yourself some gear, but until then, keep shooting, guys.